Paul doesn't stop there. And as Josh Klein pointed out to me, dude, you should have just gone to verse 14. Therefore, my beloved, flee from idolatry. And so that's an imperative, that's a command. And commands presuppose the genuine ability to comply at the moment the command is given. So verse 13 explains how that's possible. And then verse 14 issues the command to take that alternative. Colton admits that this verse is compatible with libertarian freedom. Amen to that. But then he thinks it's also compatible with a dispositional account. Both randomness and purely dispositional accounts break down. And I don't think they make any sense. I think they result in absurdity. Randomness can't obey commands, only agents can. And this also exposes the weakness of a purely dispositional reading as well. Saying that I retain a disposition to do otherwise while lacking the actual opportunity to do otherwise does not make sense of Paul's command.
One of the things that I noted was that there is actually a way for Paul to have communicated this dispositional ability, even in Greek, to say you could have. It's there. He could have used that. He could have used that sense if that's the way he was thinking. And I remember someone said, I don't know if it was you, Pritchett, who said, well, it depends on what you mean by able in the passage. Hermeneutically, it's like, well, actually, it depends on what Paul meant by able. And what the Corinthians would have understood to mean able. And then that's how we apply it to our own lives. So I think in one sense, Colton's right. I think you can take all sorts of metaphysics and kind of wrestle them into the text if you want to. You can make them compatible. But my contention would be, well, I think Occam's razor can apply in hermeneutics and in exegesis to say, okay, but which sense best makes sense of the text? And this dispositional ability to do otherwise if no obstacles had occurred and you could maybe then perform your ability to do otherwise doesn't seem to be present in the text, not just because of the way the Greek reads with dunesthai, but because of the tying of verse 14 to verse 13